Here with manager Lee Allinson after a 3-2 defeat to Banbury. Lee, before we get into the match itself, it seemed that Banbury was playing with almost 12 players. It felt like the ref spoilt the game a little bit. Would you say that was the case?
Mate, I'll always be honest, and I always have to be careful what I say because I don't want to get myself in trouble, and I don't want to come across like I'm complaining about decisions. But today, you've seen it yourself, and the penalty decision is nowhere near a penalty. Kai's lost his head and committed 3 fouls previous to that in the space of 2 or 3 minutes. The lad's not even appealed for a penalty. He's gone down, he's got up. I thought the referee was blowing to book him for diving. The linesman's not give the penalty. I'm right in line with it. 6 of their supporters, after who celebrated our second goal, to be honest, with what's gone on today, have told me it's not a penalty, and I think the whole ground can see. And these decisions go against you, and it's one of them things. And in the second half, you ask for help, and I've got no problem with Kai sending off. At the end of the day, he's committed 5 or 6 fouls. You can't do that in a game of football. That's 2 bookings, and you're off. But the decision to give the free kick for the second goal, Solomon Sambu has been brilliant. He's won possession, he's shoulder to shoulder with a lad, he's stronger, he's got low centre of gravity, as you've seen. We've broke away. Actually, I think he's waiting for it to go to the Banbury player. Sol's then been fouled. He pulls it back for a free kick to them on the edge of the box. The lad sticks it in the top corner. And they're the fine lines and the decisions that you need to go your way, mate. And for me, that's cost us today. Not the performance, not that Banbury were loads better than us today. The decisions from the referee have cost us the game today. And as I say, shake his hand after the game, no problem, but you need sometimes these decisions to go in your favour. No problem with the sending off. The 2 decisions for the 2 goals has cost us the game today.
The first half, I think it'd be fair to say we maybe started a little bit disorganised. Then we felt our way into the match. How would you kind of assess the first half?
Yeah, very much so. I mean, Banbury, to be fair to them, both fullbacks get on, the midfielders get on. They've got 2 up front, they drop back in, one then goes and plays in the 10, then they're high, then they're both drop in. And they were very clever in the way they played their shape. Couldn't quite get to grips with it, and I felt that they've hit the post, to be fair to them. And then I felt Grady's then scored against the run of play, if I'm honest. And then I felt we just totally took control of the game. I didn't feel under any pressure. They haven't opened us up once. And we've had 2 or 3 really good chances to score. We've had lots of shots. I think if you look back, their goalkeeper's probably man of the match for them today. As I say, Kai's then lost his head a little bit, and it's put us under a bit of pressure. And we got a little bit deep, and as I say, the ball's rolled into the lad. He's fell over. It's as simple as that. The refs give a penalty, 1-1. Then we come out again, and we get a 1-on-1 with Joe. The keeper's made a great save. He probably took a touch too many. And you go in at half-time 1-1, and as much as I'm disappointed with the decision, I was happy to go in at 1-1 because I felt we could come out second half and cause them lots of problems if we kept our wide men high, and that was the plan. And obviously, Kai gets sent off after 46 minutes doesn't really help that.
Yeah, as you say, second half it was a good reaction from us. However, going down to 10 men maybe startled us a little bit for 5 to 10 minutes. Then we got a bit more organised. As you say, it didn't seem to be a foul from what we see. How would you kind of assess our performance though?
Oh, mate, I think everyone in the ground, and listen, I don't like being clapped off when you lose because they won't clap you off when you win, but you've seen it today. We were unbelievable. What a performance from the players. Absolute shift coming off the back of playing second place Tamworth, first place Colville, and then third place today, or I think they might have gone joint top now, Banbury, and I thought we were outstanding, mate. What a performance, what a shift from the players. We've stuck in, they're trying to pass it, and we've then pressed really well, we've won the ball back, and I thought I'd just introduce the 3 young uns today because I think they can cause problems at times. They've got no fear. Luca comes on, puts a great delivery in the box, Drew flicks it on, falls to Tommy Smith, great finish, and then you're thinking, oh, here we go, 2-2, and then we've dominated, mate, and we've got an unbelievable chance with Drury. I think 9 times out of 10 he scores it. Sean's done great round down the wing, and what a performance from Sean Lucian today, and especially Joe. Superb, and Solomon, 3 of them were outstanding. And Sean, he's got in, he's got 9 times out of 10 he shoots, he squares it to Drew, it's nearing on just the defender on the line, and he skies it, and we just didn't get in our shape quick enough, and I thought it's just a bit of tiredness. They break out, they switch the play. Sean's not quite in, LP goes to the ball, leaves a man, and listen, we've not picked up the lad at the back post, and he's finished at home, and I'm very hard done by here today because I felt we deserved a point, and if not, we deserved all three here today, just before our sheer willingness to work hard and run and give everything, and I thought we were outstanding. I don't really recall Donks really making a save to their keeper, and I forgot about Bushy's one-on-one as well. The keeper's made a great save with his face, and I think it tells you when you've got 6 people by the side of the dugout, and you know, my passion probably got overrun for the penalty, but when they're saying to me at the end there, you've been so unlucky, and clapped us when we got the second goal, tells you about what the performance was like here today. Outstanding. But we've lost the game at the end of the day, and what we have to do now is go back and work hard and be ready for the next one, because if we keep playing like that, we'll be very hard to beat. You know, and you plan and prepare all week, you get ready, you come to a tough place like Banbury, and the game gets ruined with 2 decisions that were never ever fouls today.
We've got to do another Tuesday and Saturday this week. How do you think we have to prepare for Tuesday?
I want to win the cup, I want to win the Bed Senior Cup. It's very important to me. I won it as a player 3 times. I've won it as a manager once, and I want to go and win it again. And Tuesday we're going to go strong. We're going to be ready, and I want to win the game. And then Saturday again, I want to go and have a trophy run. To get to Fylde last year was fantastic, but we can't take either team lightly, because you see what happened against Ware this year when we weren't quite on it. So we've got to be ready to go next week and win both of them games, and then take it forward into the league in the following week.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate.